and welcome to the Top Life Podcast. I don't know why I went with that again. Anyway, I'm your host, Fear, and my beautiful co-host,
what is
wife,
with this fucking
MDI.
dork voice you're doing?
Love the dork. I don't know why. I guess it's because podcasts have changed, and I feel like
You want to try and fit in?
I feel like those are the dorks that are.
We don't
them
fit
now.
in, man. We don't fit in.
Up next,
Never have,
my
never will.
Next guest is Tina Turner's hairdresser from 1986. We are going to get the inside scoop.
Oh, she gonna spill the tea.
Yeah. Well, it's a him.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah.
Misgendered someone. That's getting canceled.
Yeah, I can't remember when we did our last show or whatever. That
was weeks ago.
Yeah, it was probably last year, maybe even.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, we've been in a fucking deep freeze the last little bit. So
yeah, it's probably been at least a month.
yeah, probably.
But yeah, the weather's been ridiculous. It's been so cold. Every morning, our Alexa informs us that the extreme cold weather warning has been extended another day. And that's gone on for like 3 days now.
Yeah, she's already extended it twice today. So, October 24th was when our last one came out.
Oh my God, October. Yeah. Wow, you suck at this.
Well, I mean, yes, of course, there's that. I cannot believe that it's been that long. Like we
what did we do all November? Jeez.
All November and December.
Well, December we were sick. Like,
oh my God. Yeah, tell the people about that.
We got so sick. What would it have been, like middle of December, I think. Yeah. We got really sick. We all had strep throat. All four of us in the house.
Oh, well, so here's how it started.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Datch, or artistic dreamer, depending on what you know about, or that.
The firstborn child.
Yeah. The first of the spawn had a job, and
she was just for holiday work.
Yeah. It was just anyway. She was selling some stuff, and well, that sounded shady. No, like it was a real company.
She was working at a mall.
Yeah. She was working at the mall. Things were good. She was loving the job, and then some lady sneezed.
No, coughed.
Oh, was it? Oh, it coughed directly
right in her face. Like, she came home from work and it had been hours since the event had happened, but she was so fired up about it. As soon as she came in the house, some fucking bitch coughed right in my face. Like, she was.
So yeah, this
riled up.
This wasn't like a
minor thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
No, this was. It almost felt like malicious intent.
Yes.
This lady coughing directly into her face. So
sure enough, it took like 12 hours, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
12, because she was trying to go to her next shift, but she was getting sick already. Like, her throat was getting sore, stuffy. She had a bit of a cough. She was kind of stuffy, but she tried to go to her next shift the next day, and they were like, no, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're sick, go home.
Well, yeah, by the time that she had showed up for the shift, she was
because it was like a 6 p.m. shift.
Like, they treated her like she walked in with the plague.
They were like, no, get out, just get out. So and it turns out actually one other person that she knew from working there was caught by the plague as well. She got the strep throat as well.
So that happened. We had no idea what was going on. We all kind of started getting sick.
Yeah, so Dreamer got it first, of course.
Yeah.
And Alexa just beeped. She's probably going to tell us that the extreme cold warning has been extended again.
Just so you guys know, it's still going to suck ass for another couple of days.
So she got she started getting sick, and the next day I started feeling it. Mm-hmm. And then the next day you started feeling it, as well as Logan. Logan had it by the third day, just as you did. And it started out like just a really, really shitty. I thought it was just a virus. Like we've got the flu. Like we haven't gotten our flu shots this year. And I know we're very dumb, but whatever. Or maybe you think flu shots are bad and we're awesome. Who knows?
Yeah, that's right. Depending on which side of this fucking crazy.
Well, because we moved in September, and then the move was such a fucking nightmare and everything. We just haven't gotten around to getting our flu shot. But anyway, I thought we had just gotten the flu because we were all really stuffy and coughing and fevers and headaches, like sinus pressure and headaches like crazy. So I was like, oh, we all got the flu. We've like, it will, 3-4 days, it'll pass. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it didn't. By the third day, we were all just getting worse still. No, the fourth day, I guess. Yeah, it was the fourth day.
Yeah.
My fourth day. You're like second or third. But anyway.
Yeah, we each kind of started.
Yeah.
And like everybody had such different fucking symptoms that.
Different, but the same in ways. Like, but none of us, not one of us, had my throat hurts symptom.
Yeah. Yeah. At no point did I think, oh, we have strep at all.
Not at all. So yeah, anyway, by, what was it? Like the 23rd of December, 22nd of December, somewhere in there.
Yeah, we were good.
But it was around there, the 20 something, we finally went to a doctor at a walk-in clinic situation because it was a weekend.
Well, yeah, because by then we're like, all right, this is not getting any better.
Yeah, like I was getting really bad. And I am like, you got to really watch me because I'm prone to DKA now. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's scary. It's because I'm diabetic. But anyway. Yeah, diabetic ketoacidosis. Yes, fucking fun. But, so because I'm prone to that, we really got to watch me. So yeah, Sean was like, we got to get you to a doctor. So we went, you and I, and you mostly got checked out because you were there with me anyway. So you might as well. Yeah. And because you weren't really dying I was.
I felt like I was getting better, but then I also felt like I was getting worse in different aspects. Mm-hmm. And usually like my immune system's pretty hardcore. I can kind of get over anything pretty quick.
Yeah, like you took 2-3 days off with that illness?
Yeah. Maybe, and usually I'll work through anything, but this, like, I had no energy. Yeah. No.
And then you were strength. On call through Christmas, the 24th, 25th, and 26th, and you still weren't really great. Like you could work, but you were like wanted to die.
Yeah.
It was so bad. And of course, so we go and we find out we have strep. So we're like, holy shit. Okay. So the doctor gives us prescriptions for antibiotics. And of course he gives us 10-day antibiotics, which are great. Yeah. 10-day antibiotics. They do a really good job of getting all the symptoms gone. And because it lasts 10 days, like there are benefits for it. I don't need to explain all the benefits.
Yeah.
But sorry.
We're Canadian. Healthcare's free. We love it.
Right. But at the same time, if you do a 5-day script, the patient, we feel better faster.
Feel better faster for sure.
But then there are chances it could come back because you only had a 5-day script. Right. So there's plus negatives to all of it, but
yeah, and I have no idea with strep if it is like something that you need a 10-day script, like you need that much of it to make sure that bitch is gone.
It might be. I have no idea. It might be because strep is a fucking bitch. Like, and we tried our best. Like, we haven't gotten it again, so that's great.
No,
we boiled our toothbrushes and everything. We cleaned as much as we could. I of course took way longer than anyone else to get better because it's just how I am.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately,
my ears were so plugged and clogged from being infected, but the antibiotic took care of that too. But it just took so long.
But I was nervous with that because you were still like, after the script being like, it really hurts. It really hurts.
Yeah. And I could not.
Is she going to do it
here? Like, but yeah, I think it was like probably the 4th or 5th of January. My ears were finally cleared up. So like it took a while.
Yeah. And it sucked because like, I had all these ideas for December, like for us to do weird Christmas things and like all this stuff.
Down the tubes.
All of it like went down the tube. And they, look, anybody who's been listening to us for a while, you know, we try our best to be constant but fuck, the last couple of years have just been absolutely ridiculous.
Oh well, yeah, like I've literally, like really not even exaggerating, almost died.
Yeah. Well, no, you
2
died.
or 3 times. Well, no, I did die. Yeah, okay. But the other ones have been close. Yeah. There's been 2 or 3 others.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah, life has been hard, but.
Well, yeah. And like, there's a lot to it. Like, obviously, when the last episode came out, we were getting excited because the U.S. was having their election and all that stuff. And
yeah, and we were so hopeful that Trump would not win, but that did not happen.
So yeah, I mean, you're listening to it now, and we do have a lot of folks in the States that listen, and a lot of folks in Canada. And I know right now things are chaos because Trump is saying all kinds of weird, crazy,
stupid shit.
Yeah, just absolutely dumb fucking shit.
Stupid shit about taking over Canada.
I don't even
and
understand
Greenland.
Greenland
and the Panama
Canal. They want to take that shit back, and if they want to fight Mexico, and like, it's so stupid. And for some reason, Americans bought into it. As soon as he won the election, he has backpedaled on pretty much every single thing he's run on.
That he went on.
He said day one that Russia and Ukraine, which day one is not until tomorrow. Recording this on Sunday the 19th. The inauguration is tomorrow, so this will come out sometime next week.
After the inauguration.
I'll probably put it out Monday. I don't care. Anyway, whenever this comes out, he will be inaugurated, and I don't know what that means. I have no idea
what's going to happen.
I know that already Russian TV is clowning him really hard.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
which is crazy.
I know I don't like Trump, but I kind of need him to be a dick to Russia. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he talks a big fucking game and he's talking shit about Mexico and Canada. We're not the fucking enemies. He needs to start talking smack about these guys whose dicks he'd love to suck.
Yeah, no shit.
Like Putin and fucking Ping and all, like, whoever the fuck. All of those guys are dictators and pieces of shit. And I know you think that you're going to get to be a dictator. I don't think America runs that way. And by the way that the rest of the world is already starting to make plans how to bypass the United States for shit, you need to fucking look at the big picture and not just who's paying you to be a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really scared that America is going to be even more of a laughingstock than they already are.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
They need to be Team America. Fuck yeah, world police. But not to fucking Greenland or Canada or Mexico.
Yeah.
You need to do it to the fucking
stand up to
enemies,
the fucking,
man.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's funny because for a while I thought that Putin and Trump were, trying to essentially, they'll be best buddies and Trump will take over, like the U.S. will take over, like our whole continent pretty much, right? Canada, Greenland, and then Mexico. So the United States will have our whole continent. And then Putin wants to do the same thing.
Right.
Putin wants to take over his whole continent. But now I'm thinking Putin's backpedaling or something because he's mocking Trump. He's making him look like a fool. They're calling him Gramps behind his back.
Yeah.
Like,
showing nudes of Melania.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you do.
Exactly. Like, it's funny. I don't know what, like, I thought I kind of knew what Putin's
plan.
like plan and thoughts were. He figures like, oh, we'll align with the US and they'll be okay with us taking over whatever we want, and we'll be okay with them taking over whoever they want.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll become this massive fucking power. That's all they care about, right? But yeah, now I'm not really sure exactly what Putin's plan is. I'm a little confused, which, you know, is understandable.
Well,
because Putin's a crazy fucker. Like,
well, yeah, who knows what the fuck? And like, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, the things tomorrow, people could lose their mind. There could be riots. There could be all kinds of stuff.
No
or
idea
it might be fuck all. It might be 4 years of absolute fuckery, like the last time he was in there, where they can't get anything done because they just fight each other the entire time.
Yeah,
and that shit's already started with Elon, and I love that they're calling him Elania.
Elania.
That's fucking great.
I know, it's amazing. I love it too.
And like, I don't know what her deal is. Like, she doesn't go to anything anymore. I think she's waiting for this next 4 years or for him to die. I don't know what it is.
I think she is just waiting for him to die.
And then she can just kind of go live her life.
Honestly, I think she is. She'll get more money if he dies. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well,
than if she leaves him.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how that all goes. Like, the world is in a very weird spot. I mean, you're living it, but that's the whole kind of point of this talk life. We're just talking life. Like, it'll be anything from our fucking family getting sick to world politics. But that's the point. The point is nobody talks enough. We're in this echo chamber of our own bullshit. Reach out to the other side. Don't be a cunt about it. Just talk about it. You might not get through. You might not at the end of the day, but there's no reason that you can't fucking talk to people about it. The discussion, like, don't kid yourself. Social media isn't social.
No, it's not at all.
And like, this whole banning of TikTok thing, which apparently happened and unhappened, because I guess people in the States tried to log in and they were like, no, but then our son's buddies in the States just messaged them saying it's back up. TikTok works because of the way the algorithm works. It spreads information and it helps, but at the same time, you can end up in a right-wing echo chamber where everything you hear is perpetuating the same
absolutely
hate and stuff. And like, I've got buddies that are on the other side of the aisle, and we have to be able to discuss things. Like, maybe we don't see eye to eye, but the moment we stop talking, it ends. Everything is done.
Truth.
But
all right, you're getting a little deep.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to go back to the weather right now. So this is Fahrenheit. So this is for all of our American listeners. Right now, it is -12, and this is Fahrenheit. Mm-hmm. The low tonight is -25, and it will feel like -36.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit. So, like, think about where the hell you are and what that sounds like to you.
Remember the minuses. Don't forget the minuses.
Yeah, exactly. Because in Celsius,
negative,
which the rest of us use, it's currently -24. Well, there will be a low of -32, which will feel like -35. And
which is crazy. How does it end up the same?
Once you hit like -20, I think it goes,
even out.
Yeah, it evens out for a bit. So it's the only time we can kind of fucking get along and talk about stuff. Interestingly, the crazy thing about how long it's been, I've got show notes. I don't even fucking know if any of these are any.
You would
of any? Yeah, I know. There was. Well, there was an article that people are getting plastic surgery to look like the Who's from Whoville. Like, that's supposed to be the next sexy look.
That's stupid.
It's really, for real. I have no idea. If you just heard a scream,
that's Logan.
He's playing video games. It's not. And we don't have a child in a cage And I know that cackle, if you hear it, sounds like a witch. That's just our daughter. None of this is.
They're all having fun.
It sounds like a horror movie backtrack, or a Halloween, one of those tapes you'd put on,
right?
Where it's just screaming and strange things. But anyway, yeah, I don't understand why anyone would want to do that weird. Who knows? I can't see that being attractive on anybody. I have a note here.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I have a note here that says talk to text mishaps. And I don't know. I think that was something that you had.
No idea.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unfortunately, but don't worry, guys. We're going to start doing this a little more often than every 3. Fuck you. We're doing it again next week.
Okay.
We're gonna start having guests, which will make us do it more often. I think.
Yeah, that's a do it more often.
Yeah, we're going to do the podcast. So I don't know what to talk to text mishap. Whisper fight with Alexa.
Yeah, that you got in a whisper fight with Alexa. I was already sleeping, and you were playing video games.
Yep.
So when the Alexa wasn't playing spa sounds like we usually.
Yeah, like I don't know about you guys, but when we go to bed for the evening, we play spa sounds, other relaxing sort of things in the background that just makes it so we don't sit in our own thoughts in the silence.
Well, it's also because Logan is always playing video games.
Yeah, he plays a lot later. We stay up.
Exactly. Like he's 16, he doesn't want to go to bed or be quiet by 10 p.m. like we do. He's up till midnight usually.
Yeah. Goddamn kids playing that fork knife.
Right, exactly. So yeah, we play the spa sounds to drown out the screaming.
Which again is video games, not
video game screaming, not.
Please don't call.
But yeah, so you said like, Alexa, play spa sounds. And then she whispered something back at you, but didn't put the spa sounds on. So then you were like, so you said something back and you whispered back and forth. You told me you got into a whisper fight with Alexa.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
in the morning.
But because I remember, I think so anyway, when you whisper to her, she's supposed to
whispers back.
She didn't. I said, and she was like, what did you say? Do you want to? And I was like, will you shut the fuck up?
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
So then I was like, shut the fuck up, Alexa, what are you doing? And then she was like, what the fuck do you mean? What am I doing? I'm like, you're being awfully loud. Oh, well, I'm just a fucking robot. And I was like, well, maybe you need to fucking play the spa sounds like I told you to. I don't want to play fucking spa sounds instead. How about I play fucking... And, and it got absurd. It got to the point where I'm like, I'm trying not to wake my wife, but I'm arguing with a fucking robot.
Yeah. Truth.
In a whisper fight. And eventually I was just like, play that fucking... And then the spa sounds played. And then I sat there for 20 minutes just like
being angry.
That really happened? Like what? And I was mad.
I can't sleep. I'm so angry.
Yeah, like I can't believe it. Like I just fucking bitch tried to wake you up and fucking fought with me about it. Oh, but I don't know. And she does that shit to me all the time. I'll ask questions and the things she tells me are fucking off the rails. I'm just, what are you talking about? I'll be like, hey, what's the weather today? And she's like, do you know in Hiroshima? I'm like, what? No. The hell are you doing?
She likes to learn you stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I like when she just fucking talks out of nowhere.
Yeah, like she thinks that you've said her name.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't help you with that at this moment. And you're like, what?
Bitch, I didn't know you was listening. But they're listening all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything you own.
But I'm okay with it. I don't care.
What are the Chinese people going to do? The same thing the U.S. people do? Just send me ads? Get the fuck out of here. I got nothing to fucking hide. But in case they do stumble upon Fifth Cast, I'm sorry. We did say a lot of things. But,
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what else I got here. The Whisper Flame with Alexa. Oh, so I've got this. So because this is what we do now. So they're still remaking shit, like movies and stuff. And so they.
No way, really? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, like a list just came out of some stuff that they.
More movies they're going to redo?
Yeah, that they're working on.
Fuck sakes.
I just want to pick your brain. So this one I know you're not going to like, but I do. Ugh. It's Gremlins 3.
Ugh. So
they're in talks with Christopher Columbus, the original guy who did it.
He sailed the ocean seas.
He did. So I'm excited for that one. I want more Gremlins. I don't care. Just
Fuck
give me
Gremlins.
More Gremlins. You just calm down over there with your naysaying. A movie that I know a lot of people love that I think I've maybe seen once. They're looking to do a Goonies remake.
Ugh.
So I don't know. We'll see how that works. Now here's some other ones that I guess I didn't see coming.
Come up with original ideas. Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
Okay, so they're also looking to remake Lord of the Rings.
Completely? Like all?
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
Either that or they're looking to make other movies in that realm. I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure the TV show hasn't done very well. Also The Matrix, they're looking to redo The Matrix.
Is Keanu going to do it?
Not to my knowledge.
Then no good.
Well, and that's what I don't understand. Like,
he's old. That's the problem.
I get that you...
No offense, Keanu. I love you, but you're getting old, baby.
Oh, yeah. He's the best. But like Lord of the Rings and The Matrix, like those are two giant like franchises. You think...
Yeah.
Think
like...
you would just kind of...
The Lord of the Rings. Well, I was thinking the Lord of the Rings is going to be like a huge undertaking, but now they can just CGI all of it.
Yeah, you can copy one dude and make 1,000 dudes.
They don't have to go to fucking Ireland or Scotland, wherever the fuck they...
Yeah, they don't got to do none of that. Well, so we don't get any letters. It was the one above Australia. What's that one?
The letters.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah. Everything's in New Zealand.
Oh, was it filmed in New Zealand?
Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, wherever.
Okay, so the last one that I think you might be interested in. Okay, so it is a sequel to a movie that we've watched recently.
Okay.
And
Jesus Christ, get to it.
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm going to make you guess now.
I figured, but come on, let's go.
Okay, so it's we recently watched it.
Yeah, you said that.
It stars. No, I'm not going to give you stars.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you the two leads were women.
Two leads were women.
Yep.
A League of Their Own.
No, but that'd be dope.
Okay. Two leads were women.
Yeah. And the premise was that they had to learn and fix their mistakes.
Learn and fix their mistakes.
Yeah.
Is this a live action movie or?
It's people, yeah.
Okay, it's real people.
Yeah, it's people.
Real people acting. I have no idea.
One of the actresses also starred in Speed.
Practical Magic?
Yeah. They're coming out with Practical Magic 2.
I thought they did that already.
I don't know. We would have to look that up. But what I've been told from the internet is they're doing Practical Magic 2 and both Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman have signed on.
Who was that again?
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Nicolette Kidman.
Nicoletta.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's cool.
Thoughts?
We'll see. I'm assuming that the movie's not going to be about them. It's going to be about their daughters.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that they would play the role of the old biddy?
Yeah, the old.
Are those two are still alive, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'd have to look it up to make sure, but they could all, like, the 3 generations of witches type thing.
That'd be cool. I'm down for that. Now, what do you think? Is husband still in the picture?
The fire chief guy? I don't know. He wasn't a husband at the end of the movie. They were just
started dating.
Lovey. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it could start with them getting married, although it's been years. So
yeah, we're lots of years.
Wouldn't look right. I don't even know what that guy does. He still act?
I have no idea.
Well,
you brought this subject up, you lemon.
I guess, yeah. I didn't. I just knew that
you should have all this shit prepared, so you got all this knowledge.
Yeah, I would, but I'm rusty at this. Don't worry, in time, I'll have my shit together. I find out one of the biggest problems with this show is I'm not used to being the straight man. You know what I mean? Like the guy who leads the show. I'm the buffoon. So I'm trying to figure out how to be that guy and allow you to buffoon and then not always worry about I need to make a joke. And
well, fuck, I didn't know I was supposed to be the buffoon.
Well, what did you think?
You should have told me.
So what have you been this whole time?
I don't know.
All right, then.
Damn, have I been a buffoon? And I didn't even know it.
Yeah, well, you're the talent.
You made an ass out of me and you didn't even tell me.
I didn't assume it. Anyway, yeah. So that's all the notes that I have, I think. Let me double check. Do you possibly have any notes?
I do.
Oh, well then, fuck have at her, bud.
Fuck have at her, bud.
No fucking sender.
So we recently moved to Winnipeg. That's not a secret.
Winnipeg.
And now you use your personal phone for work as well.
Yeah.
So when we first got here, especially because you didn't know how to fuck things around.
What have you done?
I just hit something and now my note is gone.
You deleted it?
Fucking hell. I hope not. There it is. Sorry.
Okay.
So you changed your caller ID or whatever. It says unknown caller.
Yes.
When you call.
Yeah.
So I had just gotten used to that. And it was a day where Alex needed a cab for something to go to a doctor's appointment or something. So anyway, this cab driver calls to say, I'm here, I'm outside. And I was expecting you.
Oh.
So I just saw unknown caller. So I answered the phone. Hey, babe. And then he said something like, I'm cab outside here waiting or something, but he's got an accent too. So my mind just fucking
were you
full stop?
You're doing a voice?
What? Yes. I didn't know if you were fucking with me or because, I'm a stoner. I had probably forgotten most likely that I called the cab.
Yeah.
So I was it totally threw me off guard. And I literally had to say, pardon? So then he said it again, taxi waiting outside. And I was like, oh, yeah, we did call a cab, didn't we? And he was like, yeah, I'm here. I'm outside.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
But at first I didn't know if you were fucking with me. Exactly. So I was like, maybe I'll play along.
Try to fuck with him.
Oh, yeah, we do need a taxi.
The cabbie's like, what the fuck? Yes, of course.
You're like, this white lady's fucking crazy.
Miss, are you smoking devil's lettuce?
Yes, every day. But it was so, I don't know. It was pretty funny. And I would imagine he went home at the end of the day with a funny story for his family.
Absolutely. Gather around. This is very funny.
Right? Yeah, because I made him repeat himself twice.
Yeah, he's like, "Are you fucking with me?"
And then
fucking with me?
I was literally like, "Oh yeah." We did need a taxi.
Wait a second. Who are you?
Yeah, so I fucked that up. Fuck that guy's.
No, whatever. Gave him a fucking story to tell.
Right? So yeah, we live in this fucking dog sleeping on my leg.
Like out. Like
yeah, she's out sleeping.
Just heavy.
I put a blanket on her, so she's like done.
Just done.
So yeah, we live in this older house. It was built in like early 1900s, right?
1907.
Yeah, so it's a nice house. It's been kept up pretty well. The thermostat is just an old school turn back and forth dial. Yeah. We could buy one, I guess, and change it up and put a newer one in there, but we're not staying here for more than a year. Yeah. So we don't need to make
we're not
pretty things.
Nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, the other night, it was before this extreme deep cold, but anyway, the other night, I can't remember exactly. You were in the kitchen area, and I stopped and turned, and anyway, I turned and I hit the thermostat with my back. And I never thought to look at it.
Yeah, you just
to see. Yeah, like I bumped the thermostat, no big deal. And shortly after, we went to bed. It was like we were getting ready for bed type deal. So we woke up in the morning, and the house was so cold. So cold. So it turns out I had turned the heat down like to 15 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And for Fahrenheit people, that's like, I don't know, 50, maybe. No, it's got to be. I don't know. Either way, it was fucking cold in the house.
Yeah, you tell us how cold it was.
It was fucking cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just one of those things when you're learning the new house you're living in, and you gotta when you bump into things,
check them out.
You gotta check and see what you've done.
Yeah, just in case. Now,
because sometimes there's consequences.
I don't know if you're going into this or not, but you bumped into it again.
When?
And then a couple of weeks later.
Oh, that's right. I bumped into it in the middle of the night.
And cranked the heat. Like, I woke up to go to work, sweating my bag off. And I look at you, and you have no covers on.
No blankets at all.
You're just throwing them aside, probably on me, which is why I was so hot. And just like, it was like you were fucking sleeping in the Bahamas or something. And I'm just like, and like I can hear the rush of the heat going. And at first I'm like, is it windy out? And I'm like, no, that's the fucking heat.
Yeah. So I turned it up to what? Close to 30 degrees?
Yeah, it was like 25, 30 degrees. I walked out and I'm like, what the? I know I turned this down last night. So I fucking turned it to a respectable fucking dial, and then the rest
all
of the morning,
day I was just the heat didn't even turn on because it was too hot in here already.
Yeah, it was like a fucking sauna. I was waiting for a couple of Swedes to walk in and towels.
Right?
Woo-hoo.
Woo-hoo. We that day we ended up opening the doors for a little bit because it was too hot. Like we couldn't handle it.
Don't tell me that. Are you telling me you wasted all that?
Sorry.
Oh, man.
We were sitting here sweating.
I am going to have to either one. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to have to do.
We need a cage over it.
Encasing. I'm going to have to get one of those ones with the keys.
But then when I bump into it, it'll really hurt.
We'll pat it up. We'll have to fucking put that on it. Or we'll put like a bumper rail.
A bump around that whole wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
we went from not doing improvements to this house to a whole bumper rail.
Yeah. I don't know. Bumper rails can't be too much, eh?
I don't know.
Just find a couple of studs. Make sure you have enough bumpage that should you hit it, you're not going to turn anything on or
up
off.
Or down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
I might, or we could do that.
I gotta stay away from the thermostat.
Or we could get some like glow in the dark tape and I can tape little check marks, and that's where you're gonna walk. Like
I have
like a
to
road.
stay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like a road.
I have to stay within my lanes.
Yeah.
Okay. That might work.
I don't know. I've walked with you.
I gotta stay in. Hey, it's not my fault.
That's what I didn't say it was your fault. I'm going this is.
I do not walk a straight line.
No, it's not possible any longer.
No.
Which is fine. It's okay. It's just tough when I'm on your right side. I know I'm gonna get crashed into.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where this is, and now it makes so much goddamn sense.
Yeah, it's true.
But either way, whatever. So we've woken up freezing and we've woken up hot.
Well, really hot, yeah. So now I gotta try to stay away from the thermostat when I walk by.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. It took both extremes,
This
but
is what these tests are
I
for.
got there. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my last note is a year ago at least, maybe more.
Oh my God.
Maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I submitted Sully, our cat,
Okay. Yeah.
into like a cutest pet contest type thing.
Yeah, there was this contest online. Cutest
And-
pets, submit your stuff.
Right? And what I did not realize at the time, but I should have, is that upon doing that picture of my cat was now everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I've been contacted now.
Yeah.
Several times telling me that my cat has won the cover of a book for the cutest pets, or my cat is on the cover of a calendar for this or that. And there's always a link for you to buy the calendar or the book.
The calendar with your cat on the front.
So the other day,
Yeah.
I got another one of these, said, he was on a calendar.
Yes.
It was, Christmas time.
Motherfucker's famous.
They try to tell you at Christmas, or they try to scam you as much as possible at Christmas time, because
Absolutely.
they figure I'm a sad cat lady and I need proof of my cat love in calendar form.
Okay. I was thinking it's Christmas, generosity, maybe you're drunk, but I never thought sad cat lady who would want a calendar.
Or maybe I want to buy the calendar and give it to people as gifts because my cat's on it. People are crazy about their cats.
It sounds like you should be doing marketing for these people.
No shit, right? But anyway, so I ended up going just to the general website for this place.
Yeah.
And looking up the calendar. They said that Sully had one. And there were thousands of different calendars with different
Cats on the
or dogs on the front.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't even just cats. It was just, it's pets, right? So it can be anything. But yeah, I was like, wow. Like, I knew that, our cat wasn't going to be the only, front cover of a calendar or whatever. But I'm talking 5,000.
You didn't realize that every single person that ever submits their thing has the top of the calendar.
Exactly.
At least 11 others.
Exactly. Everyone gets the email or the text message. Your cat has won, or your dog has won the cover of Best Pets, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I knew it was a scam. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I didn't know it was that big of a scam.
Oh yeah. No, that's
like, I was surprised.
Yeah.
To find that.
I remember when you yelled and I was like, what? And you were like, you won't believe it. And then you showed me. And I mean, you guys can get your own calendar at www.scamcalendar.com/.
Sully's on the cover.
Yeah. Use promo code FYFC Studios and receive 10% off of your scam calendar.
Right.
Or if you'd like to, you can submit your own, and I guarantee they will end up on the cover of the fucking thing.
Show us your pets.
Yeah.
We'll make them on the cover of our calendar.
Exactly. This is genius. We just realized how to scam people I don't know. It's a lot of work though. But
You shouldn't say it out loud.
oh yeah, I mean I could cut this.
There you go.
But
we
I'm
don't
not
do
gonna.
that.
No, editing's for pussies.
Exactly. But yeah, that was all my notes. But yeah, I was shocked at that. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I remember and I knew it was a scam too. But the shock on your face as you're going through thousands of calendars, I could see your brain putting it together, how it was built, how people are getting fucking rung up. Well, so there are people that probably do have.
There's got to be people that buy them.
Our cat in their
Oh, yes,
calendar.
that's possible too. Yes.
And if you do, you can check out our Instagram for shots of Sully.
He's a Russian blue.
And
he's gorgeous.
I will sign it if you send it to me. I will get him to sign it.
Yeah, we'll get him to sign it.
I'm going to put a little paw print on there for you. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
it's pretty the
elaborateness
of the fucking
I knew there were going to be a bunch of covers.
Yeah, you had a few. You always feel like
there were
probably going to be
5,000. There were over 5,000.
That's insane. That's so fucking crazy.
It's just like, whoa, my God. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's pretty wild. I was just trying to think of kind of how things have been going lately. So
we threw out over a dozen eggs today. That's how things are going lately.
I really didn't want to do that. And I get why we did it.
Yeah, but it sucks.
But as a poor boy,
so there's a recall on eggs right now for certain distributors, certain brand names or whatever.
Yeah.
And we just so happen to have said brand name. However, we buy a flat of eggs, 30 at a time. So we actually probably threw out about 18 today. But anyway.
It was disgusting.
We open up the flat and we throw out the piece of paper that is on top that tells us these are eggs.
The only markings of anything is this fucking handout.
So we've used over a dozen of them, and then it's like our daughter finds this recall. So because we can't look at the
is she on a list?
I think she is.
It's the second or third time she's tried to. Hey guys, what's our brand name of this? And
we got to throw out food again.
It's fine. I'd rather not have salmonella poisoning.
Right.
But it's annoying because I hate it.
But also it's annoying. We threw out 18 eggs today.
I would have ate them. Salmonella and all, I'd ate them.
Right.
I would have wrote on the fucking egg thing, this is what Dad ate. If I die, Datch was right. Throw the rest of these out.
Oh man. For those of you listening who don't know, Sean's mother used to do that when he was a kid.
Yeah.
If there was any questionable food that she found, because she didn't like to throw food away, she would eat it, but then leave a note for people so that if in the morning she was dead, they would know what she ate.
Yeah.
So they didn't eat any more of it. Or
yeah. So exactly. So exactly, you know how people have leftovers? Okay, so we took those leftovers and we would freeze them. And most of the time my mom would freeze them in the big
ice cream pails, 1 liter.
For whatever fucking reason.
No, 2 liters.
I think they're 4 liters. They're huge.
They might be 4, actually.
Anyway, she would throw it in there and she would write what it was and the date on it and put it in there and freeze it. And then occasionally when my mom didn't feel like cooking or anything, she would eat at one of the tubs.
Yeah.
And that's what she would always do is whatever it was, she'd let me know. And if she only ate half of the tub and put it back, she would let me know what it was so that I wouldn't eat it after she died. That's a weird concept to think about. I find my mom dead and then what? Let's say
you still got to eat.
Yeah. I'm you know what? I don't feel like cooking. I'm going to eat this. No, that's fucked up.
It's a weird thing for her to think of
But,
well, your mom's always been nutty.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We love her, but she's nutty.
Absolutely. Love her, but she's nutty. Anyway, fuck, what the hell were we saying? My edible's kicking in, so I'm...
Right? We were talking about throwing away eggs and your mother being nutty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the death note. there were so many things that I thought were normal until I got with Danielle, and then I quickly realized my life was weird.
Well, yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. You didn't know what real food was.
No, not a clue. And that'll be a story for another time. I'm going to cut it off here.
Oh, my. Leave them wanting more.
Exactly. Go out on top. That's what they say. Plus, I'm starting to get real baked.
Yeah, it's time to start dinner.
That's right. Hobo. What are we making?
I'm making like a hobo stew.
Hobo stew. For those that don't know.
For those of those.
What's in a hobo stew?
It's like ground beef and mushroom soup and tomatoes and.
You put mushroom soup and tomatoes in that?
Yeah.
Oh, that just gave me shivers. I don't know if you can do that.
I can send the recipe.
The recipe says to do both?
Yes.
Okay, guys, if I don't do another podcast, that's what I ate, and I just don't want you guys to
I'm
eat
going
it.
to cook it all in my new Dutch oven.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, there's also noodles and cabbage.
Yeah. All of those guys.
I think I'm going to throw carrots in it too.
That's probably how I die. No, it's going to be fantastic. I'm just.
You're ignorant.
Today. Well, yes.
Ignorant.
Ignorant.
Yeah, you're ignorant.
You're ignorant.
You're ignorant.
Okay, well, fuck. I'm ignorant. You can catch all of our stuff over at nftfyb.com. No fucking time for your bullshit.com.
Yeah, we don't have time for it.
And yeah, everything's over there. I just started. Okay, so social media is chaos, and the social media landscape that we're living in now, we have billionaires that are running it and censoring it accordingly, and all of them are now bending a knee to suck the Trump dick. And so,
which I've heard is really
it's
like
very small
and mushroom like.
Yeah, gross. But sorry, the Trump dick derailed me a little bit. I'm back. I
You
don't
said
trust
it.
any of this shit. And I know TikTok was supposed to get banned today, and I guess it was, and then it wasn't.
It was yesterday.
So I don't know what is going to happen. I know that an American-based company called Fanbase is doing its own thing, and it seems to be a mix of like social media and Patreon, where you can get extra cash for different things.
I like extra cash.
Everybody loves extra cash, so I don't know. I'm going to start posting stuff on there. So go to fanbase.com, find me at FYFC Studios, and that's where I'm going to post everything. And then I'm going to start posting some behind the scenes different things that I've got going on, because I'm really trying. I'm going to finish writing some stuff this year. I have to, or I'm going to throw it all out and forget it.
All right. I'm still just only on the Instagram, and I'm still on Facebook. I don't use it much, but but and if Instagram goes down, then I just won't be on any of them.
Then it's just the way it was meant.
Yeah, I'm not starting over. It's ridiculous.
Do you remember? Well,
too old for this shit.
Well, and that's why I'm doing the fan base thing, because the TikTok, although it does me well and people do comment and they will shut your lights out real fucking quick. I showed a gnome with a marijuana leaf on his shirt,
on his belly,
and I got banned. So this fan base thing, it's made in America, it should be a lot better. And plus, any extra content you can go over there and pay some money for. But yeah, what's your handle on Instagram?
The Real MDI.
That's fucking right. I'm at either at Fear Innis or at FYFC Studios everywhere. You can check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/FYFC Studios 1. And yeah, I don't know, fucking like, subscribe, share with your friends. And if there's any podcasts that you like that you think we should have on to talk to, let me know, because we're going to start having guests. And yeah, fuck, I think that's all I got. Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.